Hello Gunpla fans, this is Joe of Joe's Gunpla here with another video, and today I will be reviewing the 1:144 scale, quote-unquote high-grade, Tallgeese 3 from the Endless Waltz line, and this is the special edition clear chrome version. The kit comes molded in clear plastic for the most part. Only the runner that is exclusive to the Tallgeese 3 is molded in the chrome. For whatever reason, Bandai decided that the parts that were, like a dark gray on the Tallgeese 1 would be molded in a clear dark gray. This kit was bought quite some time ago, about a year and a half ago or so, and built then as well. It was a scratch and dent kit at a local hobby shop. And because I built this one so long ago, I didn't bother to change any of the coloration of the clear plastic. I may go over later and add some silver to the dark gray, and then go over some of it with clear blue to match the Tallgeese 3 more accurately. But for now, this is what we've got. So let's go ahead and go over articulation. The head is on a ball joint and can go up and down a little bit of side-to-side movement, and can turn 360. The shoulder is on a peg, and if you get the the verniers out of the way, you can get a 360 rotation out of the shoulder. Let's see, the shoulder armor does move independently, and there's a hinge here that lifts this part of the shoulder armor up, and that is for an accessory that goes there. Peg joint below the shoulder at the elbow gives you 360. And a single bend, which gives you, I would call that a 90-degree angle, but because of the curve of the arm on the Tallgeese, it appears to be a little more. The hands are on a ball joint, and it'll swivel all around and turn 360. Okay, now the main attraction of the Tallgeese 3 is that it has a ball joint in the torso, so it can lean forward and backward, side to side, and pretty much anywhere all around there. Waist gives you a little bit of a turning radius, not very much. There is no skirt armor attached to the waist. I mean, this piece here is built into the waist. So the legs will go out about that far because the thruster pod on the leg kind of hinders that a little bit. Goes forward about that much. Runs into the back skirt, so it doesn't go back very far. Two joints in the knee, and you kind of have to fiddle with them. You basically only bend the top one to get as far back as you can, and you get just below 90 degrees. And the foot is on a ball joint, so it'll go side to side like this, rotate a little, and go down and up just a touch. The back thruster pods are on a hinge here, so they'll go up a little bit and hang down. And then each one has a fin that comes out, a panel that comes out here, and a panel that comes out on the other side. And then you kind of have to work with it a little. There are thrusters inside that you can pop out from either direction. There we go. Like so. And because this guy was on the scratch and dent pile, there was a little bit of damage this part here came broken in half, so I've had to glue that. And it's not the prettiest thing, but I think if I do the silver and clear paint job like I had discussed earlier, it'll look fine. Okay, so for accessories, as the Tallgeese 3, it comes with a beam saber, molded all as one piece in clear plastic. And this guy, I took some clear red and some clear, just regular normal clear, mixed it together, made it kind of a pink color, and then sort of textured it up from the base and then textured it down from the bottom, and left the center pretty well clear to give it a cool, like, beam textured effect. And he can hold it in his hand, like this. On the left shoulder, we have his shield. Pretty nice detail on the back side for an older kit. And it is on a mount which swivels here. There is no polycap there. It's just a plastic on plastic joint, so that can become loose. It's got a polycap in this mount here, which will attach it to the shoulder. And the, well, what appears to be a spike, which expands into the heat whip, is also on a hinged peg. Will rotate and go in and out. And this can be replaced with the extended whip here, and that just pegs in like so. And I have gone through and painted a little bit of dark detail here along the joints, well, what would be the joints if it were posable. And that mounts on the shoulder like so. For the right shoulder, we get the extended beam cannon. And that is molded just in the silver. I can never remember if the generator is supposed to be blue or not. I haven't seen the animation in a bit, but I think, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be all gray, but in this case silver. So, correct me if I'm wrong. And that mounts with this polycap here. It kind of swivels up and down. Oops, don't bump the camera, Joe. And let's see if I can get it on there. There we go. And now to get him to hold it, you sort of have to do a bit of fiddling with the hand. Kind of bring the beam rifle down at an angle. And I think you can pop the hand on. There we go. Oops. There we go. I have a notification. Anyway, so that is the Tallgeese 3. But being basically the same mold as Tallgeese 1, and therefore Tallgeese 2, you also get a normal torso that does not have the movable midriff joint. You get a Tallgeese 1 head, a Tallgeese 2 head, a shield, which I have painted up. Unfortunately, that orange on there turned out awful, to say the least, but this was like my first time really painting with clear acrylics. And you also get the dauber gun, which is just two halves clamshelled together. For stickers on this guy, you get quite a large sheet. These two here are for the head crest, as is the curved ones here, and that goes on the back of the head crest. This large one here is for the shield, as is, let's see, this red one here, and these red guys here. You get the eagle for the normal Tallgeese shield. You get 2 small blue stickers for the chest vents. These 2 for the back of the head, and this guy here for the cockpit hatch. But I did not use those. The painting I did on this guy was not very extensive. I did paint the shield blue where it was supposed to be blue, Tamiya clear. Also the red here and on the vents, and clear blue on the chest vents and cockpit. Now the head I actually went into a little bit of detail with, also some blue right here underneath the chin. Let me see if I can get a decent close-up of this guy. Green for the visor, blue on the cheeks, and then I noticed there is a small bit of gold detail right along that top vent on either side, so I went ahead and did that. Clear blue all around the back of the head, and I painted the head crest with silver and orange over the top, and then blue here. So that was pretty cool. I thought I did alright with that. But looking at this guy next to the rest of my Endless Waltz Special Edition kits, I'm probably going to go over the upper arms, the dark gray on the thruster pods, the waist, and the feet in silver, and then add the clear blue to the verniers on the back, because I think it would look a lot better if this was in more complete Tallgeese 3 colors. So while it is the same mold basically as the original Tallgeese kit, the posability is decent for its age. Details, you know, it's got some issues here and there, especially if you're really used to newer kits or the master grade of the Tallgeese 1. I guess overall I'd say, you know, if you've got $8 to drop on, you know, the original kit, go for it. The special edition is only about $2 more, depending on where you go. I wouldn't pay any more than $12 for this guy, not including shipping. So, overall, I like him. He looks pretty cool next to the rest of my special edition kits, and I'd say it's a buy. So, until next time, guys, happy building, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.